Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're talking about something that has left a lot of TrainSimWorld fans disappointed. The removal of Caltrain content from not just TSW, but also from Train Simulator Classic. If you've been playing TSW or Train Sim Classic recently, you might have noticed that the Peninsula Corridor route and all Caltrain-related DLCs have disappeared. So, what happened? Why did this happen? And most importantly, could Caltrain ever come back? Let's get into it. First, let's talk about how Caltrain made its mark in the TSW franchise. Caltrain was first introduced in TSW 2020 with the Peninsula Corridor route. Fans of commuter rail instantly fell in love with the MP36 PH3C Baby Bullet and the MP15 DC Diesel Switcher DLCs, and the F40 PH2 Cat locomotive, all running between San Francisco and San Jose. The route provided stunning views along the California coastline, with iconic stations like San Francisco. There weren't any major updates to the route in subsequent versions of TSW, like TSW2 or TSW3, and it remained as it was when it first launched in 2020. But it remained a fan favorite because of its realistic commuter experience and the unique Californian setting. But on the first part of the year, DovetailGames announced that all Caltrain-related content is planning to leave the stage, being removed from both TrainSimWorld and Train Simulator Classic. That includes the Peninsula Corridor San Francisco to San Jose route, the MP15 DC Diesel Switcher, and the MP36 PH3C Baby Bullet Loco DLCs. In Train Simulator Classic, the effects were the same, so if you've been trying to get your hands on these add-ons, unfortunately, they're no longer available for purchase or download. But don't worry, if you had already bought them, you can still play and access the content. But no more updates or new purchases are possible. So why did this happen? The main reason is that DovetailGames' licensing agreement with Caltrain expired in February 2025. Simply put, the company could no longer use the Caltrain brand or offer the Caltrain-themed content for sale after that. Licensing agreements like these have a set duration, and when they run out, content tied to that license is typically removed unless the agreement is renewed. Now, you're probably wondering, will Caltrain ever come back to TrainSimWorld? The short answer is, it's uncertain, but it's not completely out of the question. Here are a few ways we could see Caltrain content return in the future. The most straightforward way would be if DovetailGames were able to renew their licensing agreement with Caltrain. If both parties can come to a new deal, we could see the return of the Peninsula Corridor route, along with the Baby Bullet and other iconic Caltrain locos. But this all depends on the willingness of both Dovetail and Caltrain to renew that agreement. Another possibility is that community support could help bring Caltrain back. DovetailGames has shown that they listen to fan feedback. If there's strong demand from the TSW community, they may be more inclined to approach Caltrain and see if a renewal is possible, or perhaps find a different way to incorporate Caltrain-like content into the game. At the same time, Caltrain itself was evolving. The real-world route had been electrified, with modern Stadler KISS emus replacing the classic diesel locomotives. This presented a challenge. If Dovetail wanted to bring Caltrain back, they'd have to completely rebuild the route to match these modern changes. So, will we ever see Caltrain return to the franchise? The answer isn't simple. Dovetail could renew the license, but only if they commit to developing a new, electrified version of the route, the older diesel one being gone for good. So, what can you do if you miss Caltrain in the games? Well, don't worry, because there are plenty of other commuter routes to enjoy. For example, routes like Brighton Main Line in the UK, the German commuter lines, and the Boston Northeast Corridor bring similar commuter experiences, with scenic landscapes and realistic operations. While they won't capture the exact California vibe, they still provide that authentic commuter feel that many of us loved about Caltrain. Licensing issues may have removed it from the store, but demand from the community and the potential for a renewed deal could mean that we could see Caltrain in the future, in one way or another. If you're missing that classic Caltrain feel, let Dovetail know in the forum and on social media. Your feedback could help bring this iconic route back to the game. Also, the TSW modding community is incredibly talented, and there's always a chance that fan-made content could fill the gap, offering a similar commuter rail experience, even if it doesn't use the Caltrain name. That was all for today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more updates and news on TrainSimWorld. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.